story. Let's go.
You know we gon' do it right, so come elevate your mind. Got them hating, they can't take it, cause they on the sideline. They mad about it. They mad about it.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't tell nobody we was jamming like this. Stay mad, sucker.
What's up, Heffas? It's your girl Tyrese, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Mad About Tea. Now, before we even get started, it's come to my attention that 92% of you Heffas ain't subscribed. So let's go ahead and fix that by hitting that subscription button with that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And if you like what you see, drop a like and a comment. It's free and it helps your girl out a lot. All that good stuff. Now let's get into it. Welcome back, y'all. You already know the deal. If you ain't did like the intro said, then you whack. I know I'm a little late, but I'm here. Clap it up for me. Clap it up for me. Alright, so let's cut the chitter chat and let's go ahead and get straight into it with some updates. First things first, we got some Erica Mena. Yes, clap it up for that. I know y'all heard the news by now. Let's not even pretend. But Miss Erica Mena has been given the boot from Love and Hip Hop. One more time, clap it up. I'll even give you some real claps. She was given the boot. Shout out to On Site. Oh, baby, they put that watermark on there. Heavy. The Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community. Working hand in hand with our partners, viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out in the final 3 episodes of the season. Effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Aww, you know, sad story, but to be honest, I don't feel no way about it, because in all honesty, they only let her go because people had something to say about it. And y'all remember what I said in the last video, right? Mexicans are able to come into the black community and disrespect us, calling us niggas and monkeys and do things like this, and there's always gonna be somebody somewhere, a jigaboo, standing up in their honor. Let's check out Miss Just Hilarious. She came out with some statements. Now, I didn't even watch it because the moment you begin to justify, I've tuned you out. So, hold on, let me refresh this. Let's hear what Just Hilarious had to say.
From Love and Hip Hop for calling Spice a blue monkey after making comments about her son. That's around it. Every time they get into it with Erica Mena, they always bring that. That's the only thing they can say about her is something about her son. That's good. What's wrong with your son? It don't matter what's wrong with him. Don't bring him up. Like Spice said, your son don't like you. And I can't call you a monkey. I don't think Erica Mena was using it as a racial slur. Maybe Spice looked like a monkey to her.
And there you have it. Like clockwork. That's all I needed to hear. Somebody rolled the clip. I told you there's gonna be somebody that's going to use that. Well, maybe she didn't mean it like that. Girl, we know what a monkey is in the black community. We know that when she called that woman a monkey, she didn't mean it because, oh, you just look like a monkey to me. Let's be serious. You're not going to sit here and tell me that she said that just to be spiteful, huh? She absolutely said that to be racist. And the fact that you sat your black behind on Beyonce's internet to say, well, she shouldn't have brought up her son. Baby, what happened to meeting them where they're at? If you're talking about my son, then baby, I'm going to talk about your son. We're going to figure out where your kids are. Heck, she even wished death on the woman. So what was wrong with simply meeting her at her level? It went straight to race because she couldn't wait. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this subject. I just want y'all to know that I told you it was gonna be some jiggable activity afoot, and Just Hilarious did that for me. And Just Hilarious was not the only one. She's just the biggest name that was worth mentioning, because all those other nobodies that was jumping to Erica's defense, I mean, who gives a crap? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. No one cares what they're talking about because we already knew what you were going to be saying. Like, the play ain't a surprise because we already knew it. But I'm moving the frick on. Another update. We got Miss Halle and her man. She say, this is real love. It ain't puppy love. Y'all remember that song by Bow Wow? With Jagged Edge. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics to any song. So don't judge me, judge your mama. Halle Bailey, not belly baby, got belly on the brain. Halle Bailey says being in love with DDG inspired her new album and calls it her first deep real love. Oh man, clap it up for her, I guess. That girl says she in love. She says she in love, y'all. So y'all, what is I doing to me? Like, I don't stutter like this in real life. Y'all, every time I get on this mic, I get to like, I can talk. I swear to God, I can talk. In a recent interview with Cosmopolitan, Halle Bailey, oh my freaking God, Halle Bailey opened up about her upcoming debut solo album and how being in love has inspired her music. The singer, who is in a relationship with rapper DDG, describes this as her first deep, real love, which has served as a significant source of inspiration for her music and the project she expects to release before the end of the year. Bailey's album is said to combine modern R&B sound with the element of jazz and pop, creating a unique blend that resonates with young girls who are still on their journey of self-discovery. She told the magazine, "Love has been a really big one for me too, because that's something I'm experiencing for the first time, and it's like, whoa, in your brain. It's just fireworks, a spark of for creativity." Speaking of her romance with DDG, Bailey added, "You know, you have puppy love experiences. You think that's love, but this is my first deep real love. I was very creatively inspired, and then from there I fell in love, and so I really just played with those themes in my music." Clap it up for her. I'm not going to read that full story. If y'all would like to read the full story, please visit the Hollywood on Lock page. It is there. Beautiful magazine spread. Don't know when this was taken, because some other sources were stating that if you look at that stomach, it looks a little pudgy. But we don't know. Here's my opinion on that. I hope she ain't pregnant, because love the kids, but they can throw you off your game. Because once you bring life into the world, it is no longer about you and what you want. It is now about that child. So you want to go on world tour? What about your baby? You want to go do a pop that crotch song? What about your baby? Everything then becomes, what about your baby? You take a back seat because that baby is priority number one. Now, there are some women out in the world who really don't see it that way. They're going to continue to throw crotch in a circle, do all kinds of things because that's just what they want to do, and that baby don't stop nothing but a period. At the end of the day, I hope that that's not the case, but if that is the case, she's made it in life. She's rich. Now, she's not at the point of superstardom where I once predicted that she would be, because I was talking to one of my sisters and I was like, bro, she's gonna run laps around Chloe. So far, she has been doing so, but I just was like, she's gonna be in a different stratosphere. She's just, you know, the prime example of elegance and grace. And then she got hooked up with DDG, and you know, he must have been her first or something, because baby, I don't get it. I don't get it. But kudos to them. There was another video circulating. I'm not gonna try to look into it now because I really don't have the time. Where she was at the Pandora show, and I know y'all seen it, but her stomach was looking a little pudgy real. Yeah, so I don't know, girl. I don't know, but congrats. So next things next, we gonna get into another KeKe and Darius update. They was at the Renaissance or whatever. Take a look. You know, I don't know what's up, but I go and I find these clips and they have sound when I found them, and then when I go back to play it for y'all, it don't have no sound. So either way the cookie crumbles, we don't need the sound, we need the visual. They at the concert looking like they having a grand old time, and clap it up for them. So much like we came up with those think pieces for Miss Halle, we came up with those think pieces for KeKe. Let's normalize minding our business. Clap it up for that. Because baby, they is out here with these niggas and they are smiling from ear to ear. You said protect black women, they said damn you, I'm gonna protect my men. And I'm clapping it up for them. I gotta clap it up 5 times for them. The most important thing here is that they are happy, they are beaming, they are flourishing, and they are doing what they want to do with their lives. We need to start doing the same thing, baby, because who cares what everybody else got to say? Is you happy? Is you happy? Did that make your heart flutter when that nigga was shaming you on the internet? Did it? Look at me. Look at me. Rehashing stuff that nobody asked me about. Not taking my own advice, not minding my business. That is crazy. But moving right along, last update I got for you guys, Miss Pinky Doll. Clap it up for her. Miss Pinky Doll. She's back living her light skin life, y'all.
Look at me, I'm Pinky D. Fashion Nova, so good. I swear to God, it's a mood. Got my head in the cloud, don't talk to me. I'm too fly to be arguing with brokers, D. Look at me, I'm Pinky D. Fashion Nova, so good. I swear to God, it's a mood.
Ooh. Clap it up for that freestyle. Okay, Pinky. I swear to God, if y'all make her a famous rapper, I'm snapping. Trashiest freestyle ever, but go ahead and do you, boo. But as Mad About T previously predicted, she is back in these internet streets living her best light skin baddie life, and I can't do nothing but smile and clap it up. Y'all already know what it is. Getting IRL claps for me. Yeah, she's got Fashion Nova sponsorships. She's got hot new singles that y'all probably gonna push to the top of the charts because y'all are touched in the head, and you know, 'tis what it is. But that's it for updates. So we're gonna get into some other news. Now, this literally has nothing to do with nothing, but I just found it so hilarious. Why is Envy always in some mess? He is always threatening somebody behind his wife, but what is all this menacing, threatening, and you know, protection when he's out here cheating? Where is it at? Because he does a lot of strange things, but he love to try to check a nigga. Nigga, check yourself. And another thing that really baffles me, why is Tyrese on the Breakfast Club if you already know Envy ain't rocking with you like that? Like, I don't get it. What are you trying to do? I mean, this nigga Tyrese got to be on the longest apology tour I've ever seen in my life. It's like every time I go somewhere, he's trying to explain why he was snapping, why he was crackling, and why he was popping. I don't know. I don't care what Tyrese has been up to, baby. If it's not another Fast and Furious or another Transformers, what is we talking about, Tyrese? You need to normalize just getting your bag and going home, because this is too much and I don't want to see no more. Hold on. let's get to it. This is the clip.
To step back.
What you mean?
I never stepped back from you.
From you.
It's right.
You should have.
But I never talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talked to mine in a disrespectful manner.
Oh.
And I never told nobody that. Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserved me to box your mouth.
And I didn't. No.
We were talking because this is something that I never wanted to say, and since he wants to be, well, why envy? I'm telling him why. You said disrespectful shit to my wife.
What do you say?
It's neither here nor there. To the point where my wife doesn't call you back anymore. And to the point when you started talking to psych meds, me and my wife had a conversation and said, well, maybe Tyrese was on those medicines when he said it. But if you ever text me and my wife, you can't text me because I just unblocked you probably about a month ago when me and Charlamagne was talking, and he told me that you were on the psych meds. And
that's enough of that. Here's where I'm at with it, y'all. Envy gets real tough when he gets on this radio show. Do I think Envy could beat up Tyrese? No. Do I think Tyrese would dog walk Envy? Yes, I do. Do I think 99% of the niggas he's tried to press would do Envy real greasy? I absolutely do. He gets on this show and he starts saying wild things because he feels like he's protecting his wife, but you still look like a clown. You are still the nigga who puts her through constant emotional turmoil on a regular basis, just by popping your crotch to whatever female you feel like that day. We're not gonna bring up old stuff, but what I will bring up is the fact that Envy looks stupid with that red hat. He's sitting there talking about how he just unblocked him. Nigga, if you gonna spill the tea, spill the tea. Tell me what the nigga said that was so disrespectful that warranted him being blocked. Because if you want to be for real, if he was really that disrespectful, you should have ran up on that nigga Will Smith style. You feel me? You should have slapped Tyrese back into his Gemini days. There's no reason why Tyrese should still be walking around very comfortably in your office feeling like ain't nothing gonna happen. If you was just that tough and you felt that strongly about it, like, come on. And the fact that, why is Tyrese sitting here? Why is he letting this man talk to him in this manner? Why does he do this to himself? Now he's gonna be a meme for the next generation. Tyrese has to be the most memeable nigga I've ever freaking known. I'm tired of seeing DJ Envy in the news. He's a boring nigga. Let's please leave him where he's at. Let's leave him exactly where he is. Now we're done with other news because I have nothing further to say about that. I just don't know why people keep letting Envy play them in such a manner. First on the official docket, we're gonna get into some oh Lord, and this is a doozy. We're gonna get into some Lightskinkeisha, y'all. So Lightskinkeisha, Coco, Vango, his baby mama, and his first child. Let's get into it. So first, we gonna clap it up. They are expecting a child. Go ahead, clap it up. Now, what is in the water? Remind me not to drink it because can't be running around here pregnant. I don't know, but everybody's pregnant. It's a trend. I don't know why they all end up pregnant at the same time, but baby, do you. Now, her revealing her pregnancy opened up a can of worms, okay? Because that first baby mama, now, I never would have thought that this man had a baby. Never knew it. You know, the only thing I know of him is that podcast that him and Lightskinkeisha be doing. Otherwise, I would know nothing of this man. He looked like a regular nigga to me. But the mother of it's Coca, my bad. The mother of Coca Vango's daughter calls him out for being absent after Lightskinkeisha announces she's pregnant. What type of nigga names themselves Coca? What the heck is a Vango? I don't know. It's stupid. But they like it. I love it. Next, Lord have mercy. Now, y'all know we only gonna read the first couple of sentences because we gonna go ahead and summarize. I'm not reading all of this. The fact that my daughter haven't talked to Coca Vango since March because he blocked her and told her she can't come to his house anymore because me and him had an argument. So she had to find out that her dad was having another child through social media from her friend. Yesterday, when they announced their pregnancy via social media, his mother, my daughter's grandmother, wrote and asked her if she was okay, randomly out the blue. My daughter's 11 years old, soon to be 12 in November, so now she is fully aware of everything that's going on and her feelings are hurt behind it, and she wanted to talk to her dad about it. Oh, okay, it's reading pretty easily. So she told her grandma to tell him. Do you know this MF had the nerve to say he will call when he get back to Atlanta as if he doesn't have a phone to communicate with her ASAP? First of all, let's normalize keeping these present yet absent niggas away from our kids, because I'll never get it and I'll never understand. Yeah, because this stuff right here is hurtful. Now, I don't know how true this is, but if you run around here procreating with other women, living a full-blown life with other women, and you like completely feel like you excluded your first child, that's crazy and insane to me. And that's the most hurtful thing you could ever do to someone. Look, we're not even gonna get into it. So we're not finishing that. Then she releases some receipts of the grandma texting her. All you care about is social media. So here we are. Hey. So then she just continues to elaborate on the fact that, you know, she been like off him. One thing about deadbeats, they gonna have some more kids, and that is the gospel truth. And then it said, crazy how a nigga switch up on his own child. God bless me with enough that my daughter have too much. This is Mr. Coca Vango. What happened to this attitude? Okay, so that was her response to it. So Keisha got wind of it, and this is her response.
Stop lying. People need to grow up and people need to stop lying. And that's just that on that. People need to grow up and people just need to start being a woman. Be a grown woman. Be a grown woman. Be a grown woman about yours. Because that's that on that. I'm not a felon. I've got a clean record. I'm just saying. I'm not driving my... Listen, I can do like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know what's going on. So at the end of the day, that's just what that is. We're happy. We happy. Is the taco good? Did you have a soft one or a hard one?
Okay, but what is she lying about? Can you explain what the lie was? One thing a baby daddy's girlfriend gonna do is take up for her man. So it's been too many times we've seen this story. The girlfriends pipe up and be like, no, not my man. My man's a good dad, and then end up getting done the exact same way. Now I'm not speaking that into nobody's future. I pray to God that, you know, the woman is just hurt and she's just lashing out on the internet, and that is the furthest from the truth. But this is a tale as old as time, baby. It's a tale as old as time. Y'all pipe up defending these niggas because you feel like he's with you and he's treating you good. Y'all seeing a different side of these niggas. You're not seeing what the first baby mama had to actually deal with, because right now you still getting treated right. But me personally, I could never lay with a nigga that can't do for his kids. That is such a huge turn off to me. If it even looked like you neglect any of your children, oh, you done. I can't do it, because you're not going to treat me no better than you going to treat your own flesh and blood. And that's a fact, Jack. So that was the first response. Next, Coco rather, came out and he had something to say. Let's hope this one got sound, y'all. Oh, is it a text? Because I sure didn't read it. Can we go boiling on Sunday? Because one of my friends have to get their hair done today and had to get their hair done Saturday. Okay, did you clean up? Getting your food now? Yes. Okay, and bathroom clean? Yes. Hey, come downstairs and get food. Daddy, mommy said if you can send child support. Why would I send child support and you with me? IDK. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll talk to her. Excuse me? What? If a child came to me and said such a thing, I would not have even dignified that with a response. Why are you asking that child anything about child support? I don't get it. And if the child is with you, then why would you dignify that with a response? Off rip, it should have been like, baby, don't worry about that. I'll talk to your mom. Okay. I mean, then he has a picture that says deadbeat. And I guess this is the baby girl. Okay. You got her hair done. And listen. And here's what I'm gonna say about it. Just because you do things once in a blue moon, that does not take you out of the deadbeat category. When people are referring to some of these men as deadbeats, it's because they are not there with their time. Oftentimes they are not there financially. They are not there for emotional support. And a lot of times your children are left on the back burner. So just because you took them to the beauty salon a couple months ago, that don't mean that you are a present parent. It takes more than taking them to the beauty salon to be a present parent. I need people to realize that it doesn't always mean that you are not there financially when you are being labeled a deadbeat. Let's be clear. You could be there very much so financially, but your child barely knows you. You could be there very much so financially, but you never spend time with them. It is what it is, and that you too can be a deadbeat for that. Then here's another one. This is Coca, Malia, deadbeat. This is the boiling that they was talking about in the first one. March 8th. What are we in? We in September? So how many months ago was that? Okay, been traveling. I'll Zelle when I have a chance. Sorry about that. Why you didn't send it yet? Hey, just settled down in New York. Just woke up. Payment was sent. Tell Malia I love her. Had to send Cash App. Zelle acts weird when I'm traveling. I sent a little extra for fees. Thanks. Okay, so what's the baby's name? Is the baby's name Malia or what? Because if you texted Malia, how are you gonna tell Malia that you love her? It's giving Photoshop. So magically every time something good happens for me, I become a deadbeat, huh? Deadbeat. Again, we misconstruing. You got her chance, but what are you there emotionally? I don't know, girl. To be honest, I don't care. Been with her since day one. She got out the hospital. Deadbeat, huh? BM number 2. Okay, so this is her responding to Keisha. We'll just read this first one because I ain't reading that second one. That's too much. BM number 2. No one addressed you, but before you are a mother, you are a woman first. You've been around when me and him were a couple because you were smashing his brother. So please, just enjoy your pregnancy, love. Coco style. But that's the truth. I don't think she said anything about Keisha. I'll have to go back and reread it. I don't recall seeing anything about Keisha. But the girlfriends, or in Keisha's case, the fiancés, they love to hop in when they were not addressed. A lot of the times, I feel like you just need to play the back. Play the back because that's not your place. I'm addressing this man that I carried a child for, that I bore life for. Not you. Had nothing to do with you. You weren't there when we were making it. You weren't there when we were having it. So therefore, I have nothing to say to you. Therefore, you should have nothing to say to me. But they always have something to say. Always have something to say. So, with that being said, Lightskinkeisha has some more to say about it.
You want to threaten him. You want to talk about me. See, this is so much shit on the back end that people don't even be knowing about. You're really you're shot out. You're crazy. So let's take it back even more. You're a stalker. You put your child in harm's way. If he's such a deadbeat, then why is Child Protective Services calling him, talking about how your daughter has run away from you? From you, because you abuse her and you be cussing her out. We literally heard you call her a bitch on the phone, on speakerphone. When we
That's all I needed to hear. Cause now I have to get into it for real. There's no way you on the internet talking about something, y'all are under the impression that this baby is being abused and y'all still don't have her. That's what I'm talking about. These fiancés really don't be caring about these children. These girlfriends don't be caring about these children. They don't want you attacking their man. So in order for you to go out there and attack her on the basis of she's not taking care of her kid or she's being abusive to her kid, that means you had to sit by and witness the abuse or know of the abuse and continue to let her be there. You're getting ready to be in this man's life, and you mean he didn't make no effort to make sure that his child is with him at all times? If you felt like she was being abused, that's what I'm talking about. So then that whole conversation after that statement is now irrelevant. Nothing that you are saying from this point forward means anything. If you felt that that baby was in harm's way and she's still there, that makes you trash. That makes you trash. That makes that nigga trash. You're not going to sit here and tell me that that baby is being cussed out and CPS has contacted somebody, but the only thing you got up in you to do is get on Instagram and expose it. Where's the child? She needs to be there with her father then. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Everything else in this situation now is irrelevant. Nobody else's feelings matter now that you've made that statement. You've made this a whole nother conversation, because now we really need to investigate what steps are y'all taking to go and get that baby. If you feel like she shot out, as you said, you feel like she's in harm's way, she's calling her names and she's abusing her and she's running away from home, what steps have you taken to get that baby? Let's have that conversation, because trying to insult her and demean her character means nothing, because now your character is showing. Pray for that situation, y'all. Hope that the Lord covers it in ways that we can't, because we don't know what the truth is. You know, they get on the internet and they do these antics every single day. Not Lightskinkeisha and Coco and the rest of the crew in particular, but just celebrities in general. I just really feel like when it comes to children, this type of stuff really irritates my spirit, because there's no way that I'm going to be with a man and he feels like something is going on with his child and we're not coming up with ways to go and get that baby. There's no way. Because at that point now you need to be left. Because you said you feel like your baby mama is doing something to your child and you still laying up with me and we're not doing nothing about that. We're not correcting that situation at all. We're not finding somewhere to make some space for her. Hell, I don't care if I got to sleep on a cot. We're not leaving the baby over there. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Girl, let me move on, baby, because I'm about, ooh, baby. I can't, because I cannot sit up and know a child is being abused and the only thing I'm doing is attacking this woman. I could care less about her. Where's the baby? Where is she at? Why is she not here? Because what would have been a major flex is having baby girl sitting right next to you while you was doing that live. I mean, maybe not, because then you talking about a mama in front of her, and that's not really a classy move either. But baby girl would have been in the back somewhere playing. She'd be with me. It's kind of hard to call somebody a deadbeat when they got the kid, huh? Anywho, moving on. So that's them. Again, congratulations on the pregnancy. I really hope everything in that situation works out for the best. But let's go ahead and move on to the next subject on the docket. We got Cardi B and Meg the Stallion in the news. Clap it up for them. They've come out with WAP Part 2. I did get a chance to listen to it. If you've made it to this point in the video, you should be liking, you should be subscribing, and comment down below if you would like me to do a review of WAP Part 2. Here's a little snippet of what to expect. That wasn't even a snippet, y'all. My bad. Hold on. I thought that was a snippet of the song, but honestly, I think that's all I'm gonna play because YouTube love to copyright strike your girl. I did listen to the song. You know, it's a song. A lot of people seem to be loving it. A lot of people really feel like, hey, they ate that. I feel like they're yet starving. Now I could get into depth and do a full review on it if y'all want me to, and kind of get into why I am not feeling WAP Part 2. But I'm gonna let y'all enjoy it for the meantime, in between time, and let's congratulate them for even dropping anything. Now, what I'm gonna need, however, is for Megan to come out with her own music. Now, I don't know if whatever she's got going on with 1501 is preventing her from dropping her own single, but Meg, baby, you're fading into the background. Oh, wrong damn sound. Yeah, you're fading into the background, baby girl. Y'all really could have kept WAP Part 2 because we've already seen y'all together. This is a collab that we've already seen. It was cool the first time. I mean, the first time wasn't even really all that, to be honest. And you know, I know people are gonna try to paint me as a hater, but I'm really not. I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't all that. But yeah, shouts out to them. So next on the docket, we're gonna get into some Crisean Rock and Blueface. Heavens to Betsy, I'm way behind on this. You know, every minute off the internet you get about 10 to 20 Crisean Rock and Blueface updates, and to be honest, I'm kind of tired and I'm kind of sick of it. A few videos back I said I don't want to speak about them ever again, and I really do mean that. But of course, they are out doing the unspeakable types of antics, and it's really blowing me. So Crisean recently gave birth to her baby boy, Crisean. Let's clap it up for her. Wow.
Another day.
Congrats on the baby and all that. In case y'all needed another reminder that these niggas is trash, she was giving birth to her baby, Crisean Jr., and Blueface was with his first baby mama in Miami, enjoying his time. But I cannot completely absolve Crisean. She knew what she was getting into with this young man. To be honest, a lot of people act like they forgot that when this relationship was first revealed, he was with Jaden, and he was actively trying his best to keep it a secret. The only reason why we found out is because Crisean began to get increasingly more aggressive and more outspoken about the nature of their relationship. They met during the filming of that little one-off series he had on OnlyFans, The Blue Girl's House. And she just transitioned from that into baddies, and you know, it's been history ever since. So now, as we all predicted, you are now a new mother, and the father of that child didn't want to be a father of a child with you, and you followed through with it anyway. And somehow you expected what? You expected changed behavior? You couldn't have been expecting that, baby girl. You couldn't have been expecting it. And then Blueface mama, just to top it off, went and did what she typically does. Now she's all over the internet talking about, oh, they cousins.
I knew something was going on. Come to find out, Crisean mama is a Dorsey. She a Dorsey. They related to me. Them my people. Girl, if them Dorseys, you come on now, you know all the Dorseys is related, and they all act like that. They all strong and act like that. John had a baby with his cousin.
In case y'all needed an update that Blueface's mama is trash, or y'all needed a reminder about that. No doubt she did that in order to be malicious, because there's no way that you really truly thought that they were related in any way and continue to watch them mess around. Because when you first found out about Crisean and you had great vitriol in your spirit for this woman, you would have went on and tried to figure that out, a reason for her to be gone in the first place. When she was stutter stepping on your head, shoulders, knees, and toes, you would have figured that out real quick. This is just yet another reminder that she is the type of mama that deserves that kind of treatment. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about the Blueface and Crisean fiasco that's all over the internet, because now they're going and doing their famous back and forth battle all over the internet, talking about taking the baby and who's gonna be with the baby, and you got my baby in the gym, and nigga, shut up. Because if you cared about the safety of this baby and the care of this baby, when you found out that baby was being born, you'd have been on the first flight. They want to hang on to the fact that, oh, she didn't invite her, she didn't invite me. Nigga, who needs permission to go and see their child? Like, these niggas, oh my god, these niggas are trash. I can't with these trash box niggas, and they really try to give themselves credit, and there's no credit to be had. If you want to be in your child's life, you'll be there, and it's just that simple. Permission. These niggas be wildin'. So Blueface warns Crisean Rock, take care of our son correctly or Jaden will. Again, he's egging at this girl with his first baby mama. In case y'all need a reminder that Blueface doesn't like Crisean very much. So Crisean Rock and Blueface went back and forth on Twitter over everything from custody to Rock allegedly smoking during her pregnancy. It was not an alleged, we seen her with that blunt. The nasty exchange was sparked earlier in the week when Blueface threatened to take the newborn son from Rock. He also questioned why she worked out and allowed people to hold the baby boy so soon. Again, all this stuff that he's doing to antagonize her is just a form of control, and she continues to let him control her. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for Crisean, because Crisean overstayed her welcome in that relationship. She should have exited stage left a long time ago. When it was clear and evident that he wasn't going to leave that first girl to be exclusively with you, and that you were going to be in the position that you had to share, you should have realized what time it was then. But instead, you stuck around because you thought you were gaining something out of it, and all you gained was an extra mouth to feed. So next, Crisean says, look, I said what I said. I proved why I'm finna just not let you come around me at all, or the kid. You are too spiteful, worried about another nigga, but Crisean Jr. still your son. Don't never let another nigga stop you from being a dad, cause your ego hurt. Grow up. Oh goodness, well said, Crisean. I gotta protect Crisean Jr. at all costs. Have a nice day. When you are in your mental turmoil, or when you going through it after you fresh have a baby, why are you on the internet arguing with folk? I wouldn't be having no conversation with this nigga. We know what it is. You know what the conversation was behind closed doors. I completely read all of that off camera, but I just really need y'all to get over it at this point. It is what it is. So then Blueface responds, don't be bitter and make things up to fit your narrative. Just be at peace with the baby. Stop going live for a bit. Put your phone down and just enjoy it for a week at least. The baby got an Instagram with an email. My son already taking bookings at 2 days old. She did all this for clout. Okay, you knew you was with a clout demon, so now you mad? I'm not even going to go through all of these tweets and read all of them, because it's pretty irrelevant at this point. Both of y'all are trash if you ask me. If we drug test that baby, he could be mine tonight. But she was on your show smoking the blunt. Why are you on the internet now acting like you care? she was filming Crazy in Love or whatever the heck the name of that show is, whilst you were there. You saw what was going on. You knew the type of female she was. Yet you did nothing to prevent creating a life with this woman. So why are you on the internet now and you're shocked? If Crisean pop out with a new nigga, then all of this is explained. I'm sorry. So now she crying and boo-hooing.
Him being the baby mother, like the bitter baby mom, like, and then keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take us." You have no say so. Don't ever, bro. Nobody taking my kid from, bro. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. You know how much shit I took when I was pregnant with him?
Crisean, baby, as much as I hate to be the bearer of bad news, you ain't gotta worry about that nigga taking that baby from you. He don't want it. So, dry your tears, baby, for they are for naught. That nigga don't want that baby, so you don't have to really concern yourself with whether he's going to try to attempt to take it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that Mexican ain't going to let that baby cross her threshold. While he's sitting here talking about something, take care of my son, or Jaden will, she ain't going to do nothing about that baby. To be honest, she probably mad and turn it over with that horrible BBL now. The fact that you even really had the baby. She was really hoping that you wasn't pregnant for real. Now all of this is alleged. I don't know. But yeah, girl, dry them tears up, baby, because he don't want that baby. I can promise you that. So she went on a whole live stream rant about how, oh my goodness, he's not gonna take my baby. I had to deal with so much in order to, baby, suck it up. You knew this nigga was trash when you was laying with him. You knew this nigga was trash when he was cheating on his first baby mama to be with you. Come on now. We all grown adults here. We have to take accountability for our actions and the consequences of them. Now you dealing with a nigga who is constantly on the internet berating and belittling you and embarrassing you, to be quite frank, because this is an embarrassment. I wouldn't be able to take it. What's gonna happen is, because y'all know how throughout the whole pregnancy she was, oh, Blueface, I'm healing and I don't want Blueface, and then they popped out at an event together, slow grinding on each other and whatnot. So this is gonna be that same situation. This is like the never-ending money wheel. So they're gonna continue to do these shenanigans, meanwhile be laid up with each other. I wouldn't be shocked if everybody is already behind the scenes cool with each other, to be honest. And they just making money off it, because all we're gonna do is report on it, because we making money off it too. Come on, clap it up. It's a win-win. I just can't stand the crying and the, oh my God, I can't. I hate it. But y'all can expect to either see them together or to see them in love again, sometime within the next week or so, if not sooner. And then they're gonna start the cycle all over again. It's literally never gonna stop, because it's making money. But also clap it up for her and the fact that the baby is healthy. Another thing, you know what, I don't even want to get into that, because some people are just touched in the head, and we just gotta leave it at that. So shout out to Crisean Jr., baby. Live a happy, healthy life. As per usual, we zoomed through these As per usual, we zoomed through these topics like track stars, and we have made it to my favorite part. Let's clap it up for Black excellence. I mean, look at us. We're stunning. Today we are going to be shouting out the Lip Bar. Now, I love the Lip Bar. I use their products. I didn't know at all that they were on Shark Tank. But hold on really quickly, because I have to say something to y'all. I want to shout out to one of my subscribers. She let me know that I had been spelling Black excellence wrong. Shame on me. Because I do believe we are excellent in all things that we do, even in our mediocrity. However, you niggas really sat there and let me do that? All 384 of y'all? That's crazy. Yeah, so shout out to her for that. So I made the correction, y'all. I ain't gonna harp on it for too long, but make sure that you like and subscribing. If you have any Black Excellence submissions, go ahead and send them to that email. It's in the description. Yeah, so what I said earlier, we are shouting out the Lip Bar. Clap it up for them. After being called colorful cockroaches by Shark Tank host Mr. Wonderful, I believe his name is, this Black-owned beauty brand just launched in 3,000 CVS stores. Clap it up for rising up in the face of adversity. Yes, ma'am. And not you done called these highly melanated queens cockroaches. We just gonna keep on acting like these animal references are not racist, but okay. So, shout out to Boss Chicks. That's where the story is coming from. Melissa Butler's determination to see her cosmetics in stores began in 2012 when she started her own lipstick line. In a bold move, she even appeared on the popular show Shark Tank, despite the possibility of facing rejection. When Butler and her business partner presented their kitchen-made vegan lipsticks to the sharks, they were met with discouragement. They were urged to quit before it was too late. However, they chose to persevere. During their appearance on the show, Mr. Wonderful, yeah, I was correct, and the other sharks harshly dismissed their products, going as far as belittling them as colorful cockroaches. My goodness. Yet today, Mr. Wonderful is forced to acknowledge how the lip bar proves him wrong time and time again. A billboard in Butler's hometown of Detroit, Michigan commemorates a decade in the business. It proudly displays the message, Shark Tank told me to quit 10 years. I can read. Shark Tanks told me to quit. 10 years and 2 million units sold. Thanks, Mr. Wonderful. This serves as a testament to Butler's resilience and success as she continues to defy the odds and inspire others with her journey. The founder and the CEO of the Lip Bar and Thread Beauty recently announced that she not only owns the largest Black-owned makeup brand in Target stores, but also just launched in over 3,000 CVS stores nationwide. It's official. The Lip Bar just expanded again. 3,000 CVS stores nationwide. This is huge. Your favorite Black-owned brand is now more accessible than ever. Let's go. We know our Lip TLB community is going to show out. If you see our new display, tag us in your store. Clap it up for these ladies. That's amazing, because if somebody would have called me a beautiful cockroach, I'd probably be in jail or something, because I'm just not gonna take that kind of disrespect. You feel me? You know, congratulations to them. I am so proud to see Black women going out here striving and thriving despite what our haters say. I am an avid user of the Lip Bar products. I had no clue that they were on Shark Tank, and I didn't know that the products were vegan. I have extremely sensitive skin, and I just noticed that their products didn't really bother me as much. You know, I have horrible allergies, so whenever I put on makeup, my eyes start to burn, they start to water, and when I'm using their products, I don't have those issues or concerns. So I'm glad to know that those products are vegan, and I'm glad to know they were for the people, by the people, and I'm gonna keep clapping it up for them. Clap it up for them on repeat. Let this be a lesson and a reminder to you that regardless of what the people around you say, if you got a vision for yourself and you got a plan, execute that thing. You don't always need the support of all your peers in order to get where you're trying to get. Sometimes you can ride that thing out, and sometimes you can do that thing solo. You feel me? You don't have to have everybody championing you to the finish line. Sometimes it don't go like that. But let these ladies be an example that, hey, you want it, go get it by any means. And that's gonna wrap this show up. So a few things y'all should be doing before you pack it up. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, because I know it's 92 to 93% of y'all that are just watching the content and not supporting your girl. The audacity. The freaking audacity. And yes, I know I said audacity wrong. My goodness. It was intentional. Also, make sure you're commenting down below on any of the subjects that we talked about today. If there's something that you want me to talk about, drop it down below. If it's something that you want to add to the conversation, drop it down below. And also, give it a like. Let the algorithm know that you like the content so that I can continue to keep posting content for you. Liking it is free 99, and it's much appreciated. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm out.